Hi, this is Danny Lewis with another video for Music Pro Tutorials. Don't forget, if you like this kind of thing, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notifications icon. So in this video, I'm going to deconstruct this drum and bass remix of a Micki track called Fearless.
You make my clothes hide open. You fix the things I've broken. You make my old feel new. You make my doubt believe in you. You make my silent voice speak. You make my broken heart beat. You make my blind eyes see.
So that's a little preview of what it sounds like. You can listen to it in full on my SoundCloud account. Now, I was listening to the Micki album and it's fantastic, by the way. And this track jumped out, Fearless. The original tempo was about 150 BPM, but when I listened to it, there weren't many beats in it. I thought I could do something at a drum and bass tempo. So this is at 174 BPM. The original song has, of course, been time stretched, and I'm just going to show you down here. And so yeah, you can see here the original tempo 150. So time stretched with the warp mode set to Pro. So this is Complex Pro. And so that gives me good quality at that speed. And you know, it does feel really natural, okay, because there wasn't too much of a variation between a 150 and the 174. So let me show you what I did. So the musical elements, in fact, quite a lot of them are coming from the original. Let me just solo this for you.
You make my blind eyes see that you are all I need in loving you.
Let's go forward.
Loving you can't guard your heart from the love that's trapped inside.
So in all honesty, what I've done is I've dressed this track up in a drum and bass fashion. I've wrapped it with these other compositional elements. I've programmed my own bass line in. I've programmed beats on top, transitional effects, a whole lot of other elements. So let me just show you here. Let's take that solo off. And we're going to come up. Let me focus on the beats first. Let's take a look at what I used. So I used a drum rack. These were some hand-picked drum sounds. I'm going to show you the programming. So there is a programmed beat right at the back, then overlaid on top a couple of loops. All right, so there's a conga loop. This has got the low frequencies taken out. And then a rides loop, which gives it that amen kind of flavor, you know, a distinctive drum and bass kind of vibe. So have a listen to this. Lots of low cut on here. Let me just show you these in isolation. I'm going to take this EQ and turn off that low cut filter. So, you know, you can see that basically those elements working together create the main beat. So in terms of the structure, you can see that they all drop out to introduce the musical elements and Micki's vocals here. And also there was just a little kind of teaser here with some elements that were cut up from the original track. So this was designed to introduce the music in a real subtle way. So have a listen. Let me just in fact take this back 8 bars before. There's plenty of room for a DJ to blend in. Chords. So these are literally chopped up parts of the song. Isolating those Rhodes chords. You can hear a little bit of the vocal creeping through, but actually that works quite atmospherically. Transitional effect coming from Serum.
You make my clothes hide open. You fix the things I've broken.
Automation bringing the congas up slowly.
You make my doubt believe in you.
So what I've done there is basically just bring the beats back on the last beat, so that snare and the other rhythmic elements chopping in there. And that becomes a motif that's repeated later as well. You'll see that over here. Just to emphasize certain phrases in the lyrics. If you're curious about the bass line, this is Reactor. Razor, patch called London Bass, glue compressor, bit of EQ. You can hear another drum element coming in as a tambourine. Just add another little subtle texture. Once again, a little drop of the beat there. Some effects coming from that serum over here. You can see there's a new musical element coming up. Silent. Whilst I'm here, I'm just going to flip to that different skin. Which one is it? This one. This is the one. So isolated. I wanted to just get a little bit of a more contemporary kind of texture on there. That's what's going on there. Coming up, got some orchestral elements. This is something I seem to be doing fairly regularly. You would have seen this in the Jordan Raki remix. So we got ourselves an instance of Contact here. String ensemble. Contact for the cello. 2 instances here. What I'm going to do, in fact, is just take this section, solo these orchestral elements. And then we introduce the original music so you can see how that all sits together.
Loving you means no fear. Loving you means no fear.
And this was the outro of the song. So there's an MC on there. But what I wanted to do is to bring that earlier. It's almost like a mid-late. Bring that low cello back in.
Real love for lust and infatuation, those are usually just emotions that last based on how you feel. But real love goes beyond feelings. Real love is a decision.
Now I've got an additional bass layer. You see that here? This is Serum. I'm going to solo that. I rolled off the bass, but I just wanted that aggressive kind of gnarly buzz overlaid on top of the bass. I needed something new and fresh in that section, basically.
You make my clothes hide all.
Another little drum edit there. And again.
You make my doubt believe in you. You make my silent voice speak.
So we're coming up to a breakdown here. With some drum fills just to add some hype. It's not a particularly drawn out breakdown build up. There's an impact there just to add a little touch of drama. A riser. That's coming from Serum. We have another little breakdown coming up here, just to really just kind of emphasize the lyrics, basically. And then essentially we're looking at the outro here for DJs. Some automation bringing some of the drum elements down. Delay. And that buzzier bass has come back too on this section. So there we go. I'll put a link down below so you can listen to it in full on SoundCloud. If you have any questions, give me a shout in the comments. And like I said, don't forget to subscribe and also click that notifications icon.